A lot of people, their weakness is Thanksgiving dessert. Maybe people love pumpkin pie or cheesecake. Dr. Aimee Duffy's back. Talking about eating superfoods.
Yep.
Pumpkin is one of those. How are we using pumpkin in a good way?
All right, so pumpkin, I mean, we're going to make a healthy pumpkin cheesecake that's got, you know, plenty of good fats, because fat's not the enemy, it's the carbs. It's all the sugar and the carbs and the pie crusts and things like that that you're dealing with flour. So pumpkin is a superfood because it has a ton of antioxidants and vitamin C. So it's reducing inflammation, it's helping support your immune system, and all that fiber in there is really going to help bulk up your tummy so you're not overeating, and that's really a good thing too.
So let's use some pumpkin
so
in
we're
a
going to
good
make
way.
this pumpkin cheesecake. I've already prepared a crust earlier today because it has to bake. This crust is super simple. It's 1 cup of almond flour, 1 cup of whatever nut you want to choose. I used almonds, 4 tablespoons of butter, and I used a couple drops of monk fruit sweetener, and just blend it up in your food processor, press it in the pan, bake it. Now what we're going to do is take 1 cup of heavy cream. I chose an organic heavy cream, so we're just, you know, minimizing our chemicals. I've already puffed that up. I use my little bullet blender at home, so that makes it really easy. So we're going to add that to some cream cheese. So
and you're not trying to make any substitutes. You've got the heavy cream, you've got the whole cream cheese.
So
you're
again,
not,
fat's not our enemy. No low-fat stuff. You know, we're trying to make, you know, stuff with real food, so not all these, you know, substitutes for chemicals and fake things.
We're not going to be fooled.
That's
Time for
go
this cream cheese number 1.
And of course, if you have, you know, your kitchen, you know, we got your kitchen made at home, it's going to make this much easier because this cream cheese is, you know, cold and hard. Now we're going to dump the pumpkin in there.
Allow me.
Yeah, throw it in there, whatever you want to use. Now this is a fun trick too. So if you use monk fruit or stevia is what our preferred sweeteners are. They're all natural. They're made from plants. We're not talking about chemicals and stuff. Dump that again in your NutriBullet or your food processor, and it makes powdered sugar.
Really?
So this is sugar-free powdered sugar, right? So that's why this is going to be your
handy.
Your
Do
keto.
bakers know about this? A lot of people doing this?
You know, if you're smart and you're looking at how to make things healthy without it being the chemicals, right? We're trying to avoid all the packaged stuff that's, you know, gluten-free and sugar-free and da-da-da-da when they're throwing chemicals.
And I like your thing, you know, make a substitute for the sugar, but not for the fats.
Yes. So fats are not our enemy. This is a pumpkin pie spice and the salt that I just mixed all together to make life easy. And then also not measuring, but, you know, your eyeball of a teaspoon or so of vanilla. Is going to add. So
this gives people the general idea. It's not supposed to be pretty.
Yeah, it's going to be all smooth, and this is no bake. Again, life needs to be easy. There's no eggs or anything in there that needs to be cooked. So all you got to do is, once you've used all your mussels and blended it, or get your KitchenAid mixer at home, you're going to dump it into your pan, and then, you know, stick it in the fridge for however long you need to. It can be overnight. It can be even just an hour or so. So just dump it all in there. And then magic happens, and it turns into.
We'll look at the pretty one.
This one.
My lumpy one.
Yeah.
That one is what it's really going to turn out.
We'll use the right mixers. This one is what it's going to look like when you pop your sides off. So we're just going to pop into it. And you know, if you have extra whipping cream, because if you buy the whole container, right, you're going to have more than 1 cup, which is what the recipe is. Then you use your whipping cream to, you know, put some on top.
Perfect.
Again, fat's not the enemy. It's the carbs. It's the sugar. It's the fake chemicals that you're dealing with. So
that's what
we are. That's what we are talking about when we want, you know, use your superfoods in a good way. You know, other things you can do, like we said, blueberries, nuts as your snack, or, you know, throw some kale into your salad soup, whatnot. So you've got some superfoods there.
And as I want to give this a taste, but when we, you know, just savor the good things that you do have, and this is going to make you feel like you're eating a great dessert.
This is the great, and you can take it anywhere.
It really is great.
How awesome is that?
Yeah, good work. That's